changing directions for a moment. Are you having a Coke this morning instead of coffee? Well, Coke is releasing a new ad campaign this morning. It is aimed at quieting some of the concerns over artificial sweeteners in their beverages. The ad is part of Coke's Coming Together campaign to fight obesity in America. Dr. Sanjay Gupta joins us now with more. Good morning to you, good doctor. Is this just sort of the expected pushback after one of the items or one of the ingredients in their drink came under a lot of fire?
Well, you know, the ingredient being aspartame, one of the artificial sweeteners. There's a lot of commingling of terms here, and I think that they want to set the record straight on some of this. First of all, is it safe? That's one of these things. Is what you're drinking, what this product is, safe? And there's been quite a bit of research specifically on that. And I think people think of safety with respect to cancer, with respect to actually causing disease. I think, you know, you could say that it's safe. The FDA has said it is safe. The American Cancer Society has said it is safe. So I think that was one of the first things. But this really goes back to these couple of big studies that came out. We've talked about them in the past. It says, look, people who drink these diet drinks also tend to have higher rates of obesity, diabetes, things like that. What is going on here? Is the diet soda somehow causing that? Or is it that people who already have those types of diseases go and start drinking more diet soda? And that's part of what they're trying to sort of unravel here, but showing again that it's safe. That's their primary thing.
Can we answer the question by what they're telling us?
In terms of safety?
Obesity, the links to these types of things we're worried about.
Well, you know, I mean, I think if you look at it from the macro level, you say, look, people put on more calories, put on more weight. We know those things are linked to obesity and diabetes. If you're drinking diet drinks, non-caloric drinks, how would that work exactly? How could they possibly be causing that? What these studies suggested was that could a diet drink still raise your insulin level, for example, and as a result of that, you go forage for sugar? Or could it be that when you eat or drink something so sweet that your body sort of is getting duped somehow, and therefore you need to go actually find the calories now with that sweetness? Those have not been proven, but that's sort of what I think, you know, scientists are trying to unravel. But for the time being, when you look at this ad campaign, which I did very carefully, and read the papers that come along with it, the main point is that this is safe. The FDA agrees with us on this.
Now, Coca-Cola, they sent us a statement, and we should read it. They say this in part: low and no-calorie sweeteners offer a great way for people to manage their calories while still enjoying the sweet taste of the beverages and products that they love. But it goes on to say, we know that people have questions about aspartame. We created this print ad to address their concerns and make it easier for them to get the facts. It also, at the same time, it almost seems to make the issue more confused. What do you think the basic takeaway is for people who want to or are questioning whether they should get a diet soda?
Well, you know, I think, first of all, the name aspartame is going to scare people no matter what.
True.
I think it has for a long time. It will continue to do that. I think that for people who are looking, you know, are concerned about their weight, they definitely want the soda. A diet soda, a lot of people who work in the weight management world will say a diet soda may be a good option if you're trying to actually cut back on calories. Or just drink water. You know, I mean, I hate to sound so glib about it, but, you know, people have had these concerns for a long time, and despite the science behind aspartame not causing cancer, there's a lot of people who still believe that, for sure. You know, and Coke has lots of options, as do a lot of other beverage companies.
Yeah.
Not the biggest selling point for a product that it won't cause cancer.
Right.
Well, that's true.
But that's where they're sort of coming from, to Michaela's point. I mean, you know, you see the backlash, people saying, well, that stuff causes cancer, it has all these safety problems. You want to be clear on that. It may have some of these other issues, which the science is still trying to deal with. But the science that we do know, you know, and this is 30-year data now, we should be able to say that.
Yeah,
all right, good to know.
All right.
Sanjay, thanks for being with us.
Sanjay.
We go from that.